What's going on, guys, and welcome back to the channel, and welcome to beautiful North Carolina. This was such an unexpected trip, y'all. Like, for real, it was. I was not planning on coming up to North Carolina this week, but I ended up having a business meeting that I had to come to up in Asheville, North Carolina. So I grabbed my micro rod, a couple trout magnets, and I thought, you know what, if I'm there, I'm gonna try to fish. Now, when I was on my way up here, I was like, man, I don't know if I have a place to fish. I started making some phone calls last night, and what a beautiful place we have. I mean, right here I'm showing you this, but I'm gonna roll you guys some clips. We got to watch the sunrise in the mountains this morning. Beautiful stream going under a bridge right here beside us. You can't pass up an opportunity to fish this. Now, I don't know what's gonna happen. I don't know whether we're gonna be able to catch any fish. I'm not sure. I know there are wild rainbow trout here. There are wild brown trout here, but I know we're gonna have a good morning. I've got about 3 or 4 hours to fish, and y'all, I'm stoked. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, when I stepped out here, this is just a happy place for me. If I'm being honest with you, this is my calm. This is where I come to calm. And man, when you got a stream rolling behind you, you got a potential to catch fish. I don't know, there's just something special about it. So right now we're gonna toss around a little trout magnet. That's really the only thing I brought with me, because I wasn't 100% sure I was gonna fish. I knew I was gonna try to, but I really didn't know where to go. I didn't know what to do. So I just brought my little micro setup, my little Shimano Sienna 500 paired with my old like 5 foot micro rod, and just some little trout magnets. And we're just gonna toss them around, and we're just gonna see if there's any fish hanging out in this river. Let's give it a shot. Oh, guys, we got a fish. Oh no, he came off. Guys, we got one right there. Not sure what it was. I do know this holds rainbow and brown trout, but that's a good sign. We got hooked up early right there. Let's see if maybe we can get us another one. That was awesome, just to get a hookup this early. Like, that's awesome. Just throwing around that little trout magnet, throwing it out in the water, just letting it roll right down through the current. There we go, there's another one. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Ooh, ooh, I don't know if it's a rainbow or a brown. That is a rainbow trout, y'all. First rainbow trout on the year. Y'all check them out. Let me get my hands wet here. That's awesome, guys. That's awesome. That is awesome. I'm so pumped. So here's the cool thing about the rainbow trout in this area. These fish are wild rainbow trout. Now, the ones over in Gatlinburg, there's nothing wrong with that, but they do stock those, and all of these rainbow trout are actually wild rainbow trout. So this is my first ever wild rainbow trout, and I am so stoked on this, guys. So pretty. I don't know what it is, but there's something about the tail that you can tell whether they're wild or whether they're not. But guys, that is awesome. First rainbow trout. Calm down, buddy. Calm. First rainbow trout of 2023, y'all. All right, let's get this thing back in the water. I think we got a shot to catch some more. See you, buddy. And he swam off just fine. Guys, are you kidding me? That's awesome. This is freaking awesome. I'm so stoked to catch that fish. We got to put another line in the water and get another one out there. And I know what you guys are thinking right now. Ron, why didn't you bring all the fly fishing gear? And it's like, I know I should have. Like, I totally get that. But again, I wasn't for sure that I was even fishing. So that's why I didn't bring the fly fishing gear. I wish I had it. This would have been an amazing place to have tossed around the flies. And I'll be honest with you guys, I'm probably going to come back here, because the one thing about this is, like, especially this spot right here, you've got all kinds of room to cast a fly rod. So this would have been an amazing place to do it. Just didn't think about it. And honestly, like I said, did not know 100% sure that I was fishing on this trip. There we go. There's another fish. There's another fish. Yes, sir. Rainbow trout number 2. Reach down here and wet my hands. Come up here. I hope y'all appreciate the fact that I'm wetting my hands to handle these trout today. Because I'm telling y'all right now, this water is ice cold, y'all. Like, for real, it is ice cold. Man, I am so stoked, guys. Like, y'all have no idea. Simmer down, buddy. Simmer down. I'm not keeping fish today. You're good. I don't even know if you can keep these guys right now, but y'all check out the color on these rainbow trout. They are so beautiful, man. Like, I can't even express to you how excited I am to be catching these fish. And they're not bad. Like, these are 12, 13-inch rainbow trout. Like, let's go, y'all. Let's have a day for real. I am not mad. Let's get this dude back in the water. Thank you, buddy. When I walked down here and I saw the water roaring and I saw the little small cascades, the bridge, I was like, no matter what, it's about to be a relaxing morning. And it has been. Like, it took me probably a good 30 minutes to get started fishing, because I was just getting different shots with my phone. Anytime I'm out, I try to get a couple B-roll shots with my phone, but this morning, every direction I turned, it was just, there was something prettier and prettier than what I just filmed. And I was like, man, I gotta get, oh, that was a little hit right there, guys. And every time I would like get, every time I would, oh God, I saw that one. I saw that, dude. So the sun is starting to, I'm sorry, let me finish what I was saying. Every time I would get finished shooting some B-roll, I would find something else that I wanted to shoot. But the sun is getting high enough now that I'm actually able to see these fish. So I'm actually seeing some of these rainbow trout out here. I don't know, I don't feel like I need to do anything different than what I've been doing, though. I've just been kind of letting it flow down with the current. Now, I'm by no means a good trout fisherman. You guys know that. I've had my struggles up in the Gatlinburg area. I've actually only caught, I think, 1 or 2 actual rainbow trout up in Gatlinburg, and I have fished that a lot. So I asked the question earlier if they were in season, and they are not. This is a delayed harvest area. It says right there, October 1st to the first Saturday in June, you can't keep them, you can't use live bait, and you can only use single hook artificial, all of which we were doing today. So no issues there, but that just lets you guys know. Make sure you look for these signs if you're like fishing in a new spot. Most of the time, there's gonna be something there telling you whether you can keep fish, how you can fish, and all that stuff. It'll be right there for you. All right, I want to have a little conversation with you guys about goals and goals for this year on the channel. Last year in 2022, if you guys remember, I had a goal to catch an 8-pound bass, and that just never materialized. And I realized pretty quickly that it was going to be a tough one, simply because I didn't want to just fish for bass all the time. And I think in order to have done that, I would have pretty much had to have spent most of my time just fishing for bass last year, and that's not really what I was looking to do. I really wanted to catch other stuff besides just bass, which leads me to my #1 goal for 2023, and I think this one's pretty attainable. Now, if you guys watched one of the very first videos I posted this year, I said that I was going to try to keep track of all the species that I caught in 2023. So I set up a page on the Cameraman Ron website strictly to show pictures of each species that I'd caught. And I was kind of thinking about it on the drive down here, and I'm like, what would be a cool way to document that? And I was like, man, what if we set a goal to catch 50 different species of fish this year. I think it's completely doable. The way we travel, the different places we fish, the different fisheries we fish, I think we can definitely catch 50 different species of fish. We've already got a nice start to it. The rainbow trouts that we caught today is definitely going to be a big help. So I think we can do this one. I think the 2023 goal is set in stone. It's going to be to catch 50 different species of fish. Y'all comment down below. Let me know if you think it's possible. I think it is. Let's get to fishing. Y'all, I will take a day like today any day of the week. I know today's video is probably a little more laid back and a little bit lower energy than what you guys are used to seeing from us here, but I feel like I needed this morning. Like, I didn't even realize that I did need a day like today until I got out here this morning. When I was a kid, my mom and dad took me to the Great Smoky Mountains on a regular basis to places just like this. I've never shied away from the fact of telling you guys, we grew up poor. We did not have a lot of money. But the one thing that my dad always did, my dad farmed when I was a kid, and the one thing he always did was he would work 2 or 3 jobs, whatever he had to do to make sure that every year we got a vacation. I don't care what was going on or how tight money was. My dad would go out, and my mom, not just my dad, my mom too, but I just remember when I was a kid, like, he would go out and he would take on extra jobs. We were milking cattle at the time, and no matter what, he was gonna make sure that he found a way for us to travel. So that was instilled in me at an early age, not just to travel, but the working for what you want. Nothing in this life is given to you. You have to work for everything you do. And one of the things my dad taught me early on was how hard it is to make a dollar and how easy it is for a dollar to go away. And it's something I've carried with me through my whole life, and I feel like it served me well. But I don't know what it is. I love Florida, and I love the ocean, and I love the salt water, but there's just something special about coming out to a mountain stream, catching a couple rainbow trout. That was just a bonus. Like, it was just so cool to see the scenery here, the water rolling over the rocks, the bridges. What a unique little area. I've never been to this part of North Carolina, and I don't think I'm in the Great Smoky Mountain National Park. I'm pretty sure I'm not. I'm honestly not exactly sure what even town I'm in. When I was talking to the gentleman yesterday, he gave me just coordinates of a place to come to try to catch some fish this morning, and that's what led us to here. But man, the second I got out of the car, the sun was coming up over the parking lot where I was parked at. The creek was roaring right down underneath of us. There was a nice little bridge there. There was steam coming off the water. It was just, it's an amazing feeling. And it's one, I think everybody has that. Everybody's got that place in their life that takes them back and gives them a memory of their parents or their siblings. And mountain streams and mountains always do that for me. That's where we went when I was a kid. It's where my mom and dad instilled the love of travel in me. And I'm so grateful for that, because I still love to travel today. I don't mind to get in the car at 2 o'clock in the afternoon and drive to North Carolina for something that I really feel like is going to benefit the channel. It's going to benefit the audience, and ultimately it's going to benefit our content. So guys, as always, thank you so much for being here. I truly mean that. 2023 is going to be a banger of a year for all of us here at the Cameraman Ron channel. So proud of Sarah and what she's doing over on the coastal countryside. She is really, really working hard on that. So thank you guys for all your love and support over there. If you've not checked out Sarah's channel, it is listed as Coastal Country. I've got a link down in the description box below. You can also click on the little icon at the end if you're watching on a phone or a computer. Guys, that's all I got for you today. I truly hope you guys enjoyed this video. Again, we'll be back to high energy, go, go, go on Monday, I promise you. But as soon as I got here today, I really felt like today we needed to slow down. We needed to just fish a little and enjoy the scenery and take in everything that the good Lord has put in front of us to enjoy on a day-to-day basis. Guys, make sure you find a way to make somebody around you smile today. You never know. It just might change their world. I can't wait to see y'all in the next one. Y'all take care, and we'll see you soon.